Far from shore, amidst the vast, unforgiving expanse of the open ocean, an unseen culinary operation unfolds daily. On board massive factory trawlers, hundreds of fishermen work tirelessly, battling the elements and the clock. Their relentless labor demands constant replenishment, a critical logistical challenge met by a dedicated team of chefs and cooks. This isn't a restaurant, it's a floating industrial kitchen, tasked with the monumental feat of preparing 3 substantial meals a day for a crew of 300. The success of the entire expedition, and the very energy of its human engine, rests on their ability to deliver sustenance, consistently and under immense pressure. The vessel itself is a self-contained ecosystem, a processing factory and a home for its hundreds of inhabitants. According to maritime industry reports, modern factory trawlers can spend months at sea, processing their catch on board around the clock. This means every service, from medical to laundry, must be self-sufficient. Crucially, the kitchen operates on the same principle of relentless efficiency. Unlike a typical cargo ship, a factory trawler's crew is significantly larger due to the processing demands, directly escalating the challenge for the culinary team. This environment sets the stage for a unique form of large-scale catering. At the heart of this floating factory lies the galley, a space far removed from any conventional kitchen. It is an industrial-scale operation, designed for volume and durability rather than aesthetics. Our observations reveal rows of colossal cooking pots, oversized griddles, and commercial-grade ovens, all engineered to withstand the constant motion of the sea and the demands of non-stop production. The layout is pragmatic, optimized for efficiency and hygiene, essential for feeding hundreds without interruption. This is where raw ingredients are transformed into the energy that powers an entire floating community, day after day. Behind the monumental task of feeding 300 other cooks themselves, a small, specialized team. Typically, a crew of 2 to 4 chefs manages the entire operation, according to interviews with veteran maritime cooks. These individuals are not merely chefs, they are logistics experts, inventory managers, and psychologists, understanding the profound impact of a good meal on crew morale. Their day begins long before dawn and often ends late into the night. It's a role demanding not just culinary skill, but also immense physical stamina and mental fortitude to operate in such a unique and challenging environment. The daily rhythm of the ship revolves around 3 core meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. However, the cook's schedule is far more extensive. Operations often run 24 hours a day, meaning some crew members are on night shifts, requiring hot food at unconventional hours. This necessitates a continuous cycle of preparation, cooking, and serving, often with minimal breaks. The galley essentially never truly closes. As one cook noted, the stove is always warm. This unwavering commitment ensures that every crew member, regardless of their shift, receives nourishing meals crucial for their demanding work. To feed 300 individuals, the sheer volume of ingredients is staggering. For a single meal, chefs may prepare hundreds of pounds of meat or fish, alongside massive quantities of vegetables, grains, and starches. Consider the daily consumption: hundreds of eggs for breakfast, gallons of coffee, and loaves upon loaves of bread. The logistical challenge begins long before cooking, with the precise calculation and stocking of provisions for weeks, sometimes months, at sea. Miscalculations can lead to shortages, impacting morale and even crew health. This is why meticulous planning is paramount in the ship's galley. Securing provisions for such an extended voyage is a logistical masterclass. Everything must be purchased in bulk, carefully packed, and stowed efficiently to maximize limited storage space. Freezers and dry stores are often enormous, designed to hold enough food to sustain the entire crew for months. Fresh produce, by its nature, is the most challenging. While frozen vegetables and meats form the backbone, the cooks strive to incorporate fresh items for as long as possible, understanding their importance for nutrition and psychological well-being. This balance between fresh and long-lasting provisions is a constant negotiation. Maintaining variety in meals is crucial for crew morale, yet it presents a significant challenge given limited ingredients and storage space. While the immediate catch offers fresh fish, cooks must diversify the menu to prevent food fatigue. Observations from onboard documents indicate rotating menus over several weeks, incorporating different cuisines and preparation methods. This requires creativity and foresight, as access to specific ingredients can be unpredictable. The cooks aim to provide hearty, comforting meals that remind the crew of home, combating the isolation and monotony of life at sea with familiar flavors. The first meal of the day is perhaps the most critical for setting the tone. Fishermen often begin their shifts long before sunrise, requiring a substantial breakfast to fuel hours of strenuous work. This can include eggs, sausages, bacon, porridge, and fresh bread, all prepared in massive batches. The galley staff must anticipate peak serving times, ensuring a continuous supply of hot food for staggered shifts. The rapid turnover of hungry crew members means efficiency is paramount. A well-executed breakfast provides the necessary energy and warmth to face the harsh realities of the ocean. Lunch marks the halfway point of the working day, a crucial opportunity for the crew to recharge. Meals are often hearty and substantial, designed to provide sustained energy. This might include a robust stew, pasta dishes, or a variety of grilled meats and vegetables. Unlike a typical office lunch, the fisherman's midday break is often quick, requiring easily accessible and satisfying options. The cooks must balance speed of service with nutritional value, ensuring that the food not only fills stomachs but also replenishes the physical demands placed upon the crew during their demanding shifts. As the day winds down for some, dinner becomes more than just a meal, it's a significant morale booster. It's often the most anticipated meal, a chance for the crew to relax and connect. Cooks frequently pull out all stops, offering more elaborate dishes or comfort foods. Roast dinners, barbecues, or specially prepared fresh fish from the day's catch might feature prominently. This effort goes beyond basic sustenance, it acknowledges the arduous work of the crew and provides a moment of shared community. A good dinner, according to crew testimonies, can significantly uplift spirits after a long and challenging day at sea. The culinary service extends beyond the three main meals. Throughout the day and night, snacks, hot beverages, and freshly baked goods are often available. Many ships feature an open snack bar or coffee station. One cook described making hundreds of bread rolls and pastries daily to meet demand. This continuous availability of refreshments is crucial, especially for those on unconventional shifts or needing a quick energy boost. It demonstrates the cook's understanding that sustenance is not just about scheduled meals but about maintaining consistent access to food and comfort around the clock for every crew member. In a confined environment like a ship, maintaining impeccable hygiene is not just a preference, it's a critical safety imperative. Foodborne illness can quickly incapacitate a significant portion of the crew, jeopardizing the entire operation. Strict protocols are in place for food handling, storage temperatures, and kitchen sanitation. Surfaces are constantly cleaned, and equipment is rigorously maintained. Reports from maritime health organizations emphasize the heightened risk of contagion at sea, making the cook's adherence to stringent hygiene standards a non-negotiable aspect of their daily work. Their diligence safeguards the health of all on board. Beyond the sheer volume of cooking, the environment itself presents unique challenges. The galley is often hot, humid, and subject to the constant pitching and rolling of the vessel. Cooking safely and efficiently in rough seas requires skill and experience. Pots and pans must be secured, ingredients stabilized, and chefs must maintain balance while performing complex tasks. Accidents are a constant risk. This demanding physical environment adds another layer of complexity to an already high-pressure job, distinguishing maritime cooking from any land-based equivalent. For many maritime cooks, their role extends beyond simply preparing food. It's about nurturing the crew, acting as a source of comfort and familiarity. As one long-serving ship's cook, Captain Nikolai Petrov, shared in an interview, "My kitchen isn't just a kitchen, it's the heart of the ship. A hungry crew is an unhappy crew, and an unhappy crew is inefficient. My job is to keep them strong, to keep their spirits up. Every meal is a small piece of home." This perspective highlights the psychological weight and immense responsibility these individuals carry, making them integral to the overall well-being of the vessel. Given the isolation at sea and strict environmental regulations, waste management is another critical aspect of the galley operation. Food waste must be minimized not only for efficiency and cost but also due to limited disposal options. Organic waste is often ground and treated before being discharged, while other refuse is sorted and stored until port. This requires careful portion control and creative repurposing of leftovers. The cook's ingenuity extends to managing resources efficiently, ensuring minimal environmental impact and adherence to international maritime laws regarding waste disposal. The impact of good food on crew morale cannot be overstated. Long voyages, demanding work, and separation from family can take a toll. A satisfying meal offers comfort, a sense of routine, and a brief escape from the rigors of their jobs. Conversely, poor food can quickly breed discontent and resentment, affecting productivity and overall ship harmony. Ship captains and HR managers consistently report that food quality is among the top factors influencing crew satisfaction and retention. Thus, the cooks are not just providing sustenance, they are actively contributing to the psychological well-being of the entire crew. For the fishermen, the galley crew are essential. Interviews conducted with various deckhands and engineers consistently highlight the cooks as crucial, almost familial figures. "They're the unsung heroes," remarked one experienced deckhand. "Without them, we wouldn't have the energy to do our jobs. A hot meal after a cold shift, it means everything." This direct feedback underscores the tangible value placed on the cook's labor. Their efforts translate directly into the stamina, focus, and overall capacity of the crew to perform their arduous duties, day in and day out, demonstrating a vital symbiotic relationship. Their work is often conducted out of sight, below deck, away from the dramatic visuals of the catch. Yet, the cooks are unequivocally the unsung heroes of the factory fishing fleet. They operate under extreme conditions, managing immense logistical complexities, all to ensure that 300 individuals are well-fed and capable of performing their physically demanding jobs. Their dedication goes largely unnoticed by the outside world, but within the confines of the vessel, their contribution is understood as foundational. They are the silent engines, powering the human element of this complex industrial operation. As one shift ends and another begins, the cycle of cooking, serving, and cleaning continues without pause. The cooks on these factory fishing vessels embody a profound commitment to their craft and their crew. Their work is a testament to human resilience and ingenuity in overcoming formidable logistical and environmental challenges. They are the backbone of these deep-sea operations, ensuring that the relentless pursuit of the ocean's bounty is sustained by a well-nourished and motivated workforce. Their story is one of essential service, a hidden force driving the global fishing industry, meal after critical meal.